All right, hey guys, what's up? Welcome. Super excited to have you tuning in to figure out what the heck's going on today. Today we're actually doing I got some videos that I've put together, some of this kind of content, and assigning it to my team to have them go do the build outs, go get everything dialed in. A couple things that actually popped up that have nothing to do with this journey, unfortunately, is the fact that, again, we still own 4 other companies that, are still being run and everything else. What's interesting is that I just had a previous client, somebody from a long time ago, come back and want to hire me to do some direct consulting. And I don't do a ton of it, but I made a promise to this person 5 years ago or so that wherever in a need or anything like that, they could hire me to consult. So that means that I actually have to plan a trip to leave. It's gonna kind of coincide with another trip that I gotta take anyway, but it's not going to the same place, unfortunately. One of them's going to Indiana, the other one's going to Dallas, Texas. And so definitely puts, a little more pressure on things, right? It's just one more thing where I'm away from building this business. And so these are the types of things that could derail, that if I don't pay attention to and I don't make sure that I control, and I don't do this often, there's other requests that I've just turned down since I've decided that this is gonna be the mission that we're on for the next, kind of year, is that I've turned down consulting options and coaching deals and things like that. And so it's saying no. Saying no is really challenging. You want to be this serving person who supports people so well. You try to do as much as you can for people. You want them to succeed as badly as you want to. And the reality is that you've got to prioritize. You've got to put things in the right buckets and make sure that you're able to execute. You have to execute all the things that you need to do. And sometimes saying no is the answer. In fact, probably most of the time, saying no is the answer, and I am not good at that. I love to try new things, test ideas, help people, do some coaching, do consulting, but yeah, it's just kind of one of those things we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of saying no, and that's challenging. So that popped up today, so that's whoops, but I will honor my word. I promised that I would help, and so that is for my business in the wedding industry, and I'm gonna fly out to their venue and help them just kind of get their marketing, sales, and operations kind of in sync. So we've got that going on. Right now, what I just did, and I'll kind of explain this to you to help you guys understand how we do it. On this screen over here, I've got Slack, and I've got my video team in my Slack channel right here. And what I'm having them do is, with these videos as an example, and this is video content that's supposed to be for this journey, but if it was video content for the website itself, it would be the same process. And so we shoot the content however we're gonna shoot it, whether I'm shooting it, just doing it myself, whether we have a video team, whatever that might be. We're gonna shoot the content, I'm gonna upload it into Google Drive. I share the link to my team in Slack, and the way that I did it today was, it was kind of a longer video, and I just, I literally said, hey, @channel in Slack. That means it'll hit everybody. And I said, hey, who's available today? And then somebody popped up. I got one task I'm finishing. I'll be available in an hour. Share with me what you need. And so my way of assigning tasks primarily is audio. I would rather speak and explain things and let Slack transcribe it. So inside Slack, and I don't care what tool you use, I'm just using Slack as my example. We use Slack in here. And so if you want to send a message, you could send direct messages. You can send direct messages to channels and all those things. What I do is I will give the very super basics in written form. Say like, hey, I've got this video, here's the link to it, please listen to my audio message. Then I record an audio message that is the storyline. Like, here's what I'm doing, here's what it's all about, here's what we need, here's what I need from you, here's what you can look for, blah, 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 all that stuff. What's cool is that Slack automatically transcribes it into text. And so they can both read it, they've got it in written form, they also have it in audio, so they really know, what I'm doing. One of the reasons that I don't do as much video recording when I send that stuff, I will do like a Loom if I need them to see something on screen, but I do a lot of audio because the audio actually loads better for them. They're in the Philippines, obviously, so they don't have as fast of internet as we do, and it loads better. And so it was something, I used to do a ton of video where I would just make a video and explain everything, and then it turned out that it was just like burning time because it just loads so much slower for them. And so if you imagine the extra 2 minutes, let's say, and then you do that 2 minutes times 20 tasks a day, that adds up. And then, well, not even 20 tasks, it can be 20 different parts of tasks, right? It can be subtasks and all those other things. What it does is, as over time, when like our business, when we scale that across hundreds of employees, now you have massive amounts of time sunk, right? It's just wasted time. And so we want to try to be more efficient. So we found that audio works really well. Some people like to type it out. I personally don't. I would rather just record it. That also lets me do it on my phone too. So that's helpful. But so that's what I got going on today. Let's see. Super exciting. I've got 4 sales calls scheduled for next week. Today is Thursday. And so at the beginning of next week, we've already booked sales calls. I have 1 call with a potential channel partner that I'm going to be working with. That's tomorrow. So that's exciting. But tomorrow, again, back to the family stuff. Tomorrow's a Friday. So typically on Fridays I don't work. And because my kids are home, both of them are around, and we've got some school projects and stuff that we're going to be working on together. And then on Fridays, a lot of times we'll actually drive down to West Yellowstone and go to park or to the north entrance and go and do some studies for the kids. And so that's what we got going on right now. I'll keep you guys posted if anything new pops up. And as always, please shoot me a comment, like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all those awesome things. Any of your support is truly appreciated. And if there's anything that I could do advice-wise, encouragement-wise, anything, just ask. I would love to support you as you support me. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon.